I'm your host, Matty G.
What's going on, fellas? It's two-time champ Burt Angle.
Vic, it was a crazy week, and can you believe it? It's already we're going on to week 6.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's getting going fast. So first matchup is always my matchup. I played Marcus, the newcomer, and he beat me fair and square. I horrible management on my part. But Marcus, what a gutsy move starting. I don't even know how to say his name. I'm gonna call him Dare O. Dare O. His gamble pays off. He scored like 15 points, and Wilson woke up out of a slumber, scoring 33 points. The other two high scorers were the Vikings D and Chase Brown. That matchup did not have any kicks or punches. It was just a rock fight, and the newcomer with the win. Making a good manager move. Props to you, Marcus. I've been giving you a lot of flack when you first came in here, but you handled business and putting yourself back on the board.
Yo, man. I'm scrolling through right now. You left like 40 plus points on the bench.
I did.
You know, I was gonna ask, did anything run through your mind? Like any of these guys, like you you thought about starting? You got Tolbert on the bench with 20 plus. You have Kraft, tight end on the bench with 20 plus.
Man, this is why I said it was a manager decision because I was definitely debating between Kincaid and Kraft. I was like, man, I really want to go Kraft, but Kincaid, Shakur being out, I'm like, you know what? Maybe Kincaid can do it, and it was just that was a hard gut punch because I feel like if I started Kraft, I would have won this matchup. Tolbert, I picked him up during the week. Cook's gonna be on IR. He's gonna be out for a while. He didn't. I thought about it for like a quick second, but I'm like, nah, I'm not. He would have to go in for Worthy anyway, so it's like, nah. That wasn't really gonna be effective, but that Kraft, ooh, that Kraft pick. That hurt, man. But Kincaid did have his opportunities. He had a chance to get like a 70-yard touchdown, but Josh Allen missed, threw the ball short. He had 6 targets. He just didn't convert them all. So that's what's making me help me sleep at night. But that's one thing that I really thought about, man. Then the next matchup we had was Vic. You played George. You scored. I just realized this. You scored back-to-back weeks 140 points. And vintage Kareem Hunt. I did not see this coming at all. I did not see Kareem Hunt come in and giving you like 20 points. And that was just the cream. That was right on top because you had London go off for like 33 points. George had Brian Thomas who scored 25. And then you had Mike Evans show up to the party with 23 points. How are you feeling about that, Vic?
Yeah, it was a good win, man. I'm just trying to string some W's. Week by week, I'm taking this, man. Kareem Hunt, I just hope it keeps going well. It's a potent, now, it's a good offense. You have Patrick Mahomes. I feel like defense prepared for him, so it gives opportunities for the running backs to eat. Players like Juju to eat. Players like Xavier Worthy, Noah Gray, them other guys to eat because the defense is just so focused on what Mahomes is gonna do. So yeah, man. Week by week, I got some injuries to deal with. Just take it at that, man.
Yeah,
One thing
man.
I'll say though, I love when I get. I think I think everyone can agree with me. I love when I get W's or when anybody gets W's and when some of your key players don't produce.
That does feel good.
It feels good because you feel like your key players. It's rarely they're gonna not produce consecutively. They're not gonna produce 2 weeks, 3 weeks consecutively. I felt like I had a few bad weeks with DK Metcalf, so I think it's only time that he blows up.
Yeah, you definitely made a key point there. Again, pulling these wins out without your studs being studs is definitely a good feeling. Then the next matchup we're gonna highlight is Steve versus Moose. Steve's team is rounding into form. Top of the league right now, 4-1. He scored 135 points to beat Moose. Moose scored 117. Lamar with one of the highest points this week. I think he had 30 points. Higgins had almost 30 points as well, and Swift, which is on Steve's team, scored like over 20 points. Both were flying all over the place, man. That very high scoring matchup. I thought Moose was going to be able to pull this one off, but especially with Steve having Barkley out, and I thought he wasn't going to pull this off, but
I liked Steve's start with one Dell Robinson.
Oh yeah, that's solid.
Robinson start. That was a nice start. Got some good production off.
Can't go wrong with that. It's like a solid person from the bench you just throw in there for your bye weeks. Then we have Ja versus KT. Ja put a whooping on that behind, and KT scored 120 points. So without his main guys, his guys were on bye week, and he scored his highest, which is just weird to me. Chase had like 43 points, Burrow had 30, and Geno had 22. The top three scorers in the matchup. That Chase Burrow connection, that stack is ridiculous. Especially how that game ended up turning out. Wow. And then Janilson ended up picking up Tracy. He dropped big money on Tracy, put him right in the starting lineup, had 16 points. This is back-to-back weeks for Janilson with highest points. So he's coming, guys. He's coming. Next matchup we have Monty and Stevie. This was actually my game of the week. Monday Night Thriller. They both had two players going on Monday night. Monty had the Kansas City defense, and Stevie had Kamara. And Monty was able to steal a victory. Stevie was on top of the league at this point in time, and then Monty just gave him a hook, boom, and dropped him down a step. The three top scorers of that matchup was DJ Moore, which is newly acquired for the new trader, and Flacco with 28 points, and Baker with almost 30.
I want to mention, I like that start by Monty. Monty picked him up off the waiver, put it right in the starting lineup. He had another.
Yo, wait, hold that. Let's not talk about that yet, okay?
Okay. I like the Flacco start, and I like the Whittington start. That was a nice start on his flex. I felt like, great manager move by Monty, got him the W, much needed W. I think he lost 2 straights before this week, so much needed W. Got that.
Yes, sir. And losing lice and just stepping back in and getting that win, that must feel good. Next matchup we had was Kev versus Kalu. Kev, his team just had a great week, man. Has to be feeling good. 155 to 112. This was a good matchup in its own right. Mooney, who's seen this? Mooney scoring 33 points. I didn't see it. Ayuk with the game of his life, and Kittle dropping 25. I mean, he just had pockets of guys scoring like 20 plus. So it was only a matter of time, right?
Yeah, I think that Mooney start was like killer for Kalu.
Starting the week off with 33 points.
Mooney giving 30 plus, boom, like that.
Yeah.
Not even the first option on that team.
Yep. It's like when you got a guy that doesn't do that kind of work, give you 30 points, it's like, damn, what can I do right,
But I mean, on a good note for Kalu, Bam is he's getting his buys out the way early. Some of his top guns is all good and ready for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Devontae.
AJ Brown's coming back healthy. Devontae's coming back healthy. Does he have somebody else missing? Nah, that's it. Right now, that got the bye week this week.
Waddle has a bye week this week.
So he's gonna.
And Kelsey has a bye week this week.
Yeah, all his, and I think homeboys projected to come back soon. Nick Chubb in a week too.
Yeah.
So Kalu's team's a team to watch.
Yes, sir. Shout outs to the top three scorers this week: Janilson, Kev, and Vic. And I know you mentioned it during the podcast. I kind of want to make this a key thing for our podcast. Manager of the week. I was looking at two candidates as manager of the week this week with their managing moves. It was between Marcus and Monty, and I got to give the cake to Monty because he had two guys he put in his lineup and he trusted them to go in there. Especially having Dak Prescott as one of your quarterbacks. You take Flacco, you put Flacco in your starting lineup. You don't know what you're gonna get from this guy. He scores nearly 30 points, and then Jordan Winnington, like, throws him in his flex. He was going through various injuries with Rice and whatnot. He just threw him in his lineup and pretty much gave him the win this week. If he starts Dak Prescott, he ends up losing, right? So, want to give shout outs to that, and then we want to continue to highlight that for the rest of the season too of these key management.
Put up some decent numbers too. He's not top 3, but he put up one of the highest scores of the week.
Yeah, and I think that managers should be awarded for that. You know what I mean? At least get their props for it because those little tinkers of the matchup get you the wins, and sometimes you get the losses. With that being said, we do have a guest today. We just spoke about his matchup. I hope you guys are ready. I don't know what to expect. This is no stranger to championships.
How many chips?
I think he has 2. He has dos. The 2 championships is not a stranger to controversy. He brings it all the time. No other than Mr. Bam Bam.
One of the founders.
Kalu. Yeah, one of the founders. Yes.
Founders of the league.
The original commish. Mr. Kalu Mendez. Bam Bam Bigelow. What's up, Kalu?
What's happening?
What's going on? Glad to have you on here, man. Vic, you can start off the questions, man.
First of all, thank you for having me. I was thinking about it like a few weeks ago. I was like, damn, man, when is my turn to get on there? And I got a text message from Victor today. And I was like, shit, I ain't even prepared. I'm like, what the fuck am I talking about being prepared? Just go on there and talk your shit, nigga.
Oh, man.
I got 2 questions. My first question is...
What's up, man?
I know, I've said it a few times during the season already. I really like your team. But...
Besides last week, but you really like my team. You told me I was overrated or some shit like that. I don't know what it is.
How do you...
Besides
I said your team was real.
No, it didn't. You said my team was fake. I have it on recording.
Oh, man. But how do you feel about your team? How's it going so far? Like what's the temperature on your team?
I'm just trying to stay patient right now, bro. I started off the season with some injuries. I got it was rough, man. Hold on. Let me pull this out. Yeah, I had Devontae Smith go out with the concussion. I got AJ Brown that was hurt.
Kelsey to a slow start.
And then, pretty much I consider Waddle was hurt too because he lost Tua. And there he goes. As soon as Tua go down and then Hill don't do nothing, Waddle, not that I have Hill, but Hill and Waddle don't do anything. So I consider him like he's hurt. I have him in another one of my leagues and I benched him. And then Kelsey has a slow start. So I'm just trying to be patient with the team, to be honest. Oh, yeah, and Walker was gone.
Yeah,
he did.
Walker was gone from me, so I had pretty much 4 players pretty much out. So I'm just glad I'm 2-3, to be honest with you, bro. Like, I was like, in my head, I'm just like, yo, just coast. Just coast. This week, Kevin dropping 55 on me. I'm glad I had a bad week and he dropped a lot of points because you don't ever want to drop like in 130, 140 and lose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So by him dropping 150, he got that win, and I got my like a bad week and plus bye weeks out the way. So I'm just being patient. I got a few trade offers and stuff like that, but I'm just like, nah. I believe in my guys. I did a lot of research this summer. I thought I came in more prepared as I did, rather than like the last 2 years. Out of the last 2 years, I came in this year way more prepared than other years. So I don't know, man. I believe in my team. I believe in my players, and I'm just sticking with it.
That's what's up.
That's a good answer. Okay. My question is, so I guess this is fantasy related. You used to be like a really active guy in the chat and all that. I want to ask, why haven't been so active in the chat as of late?
Yo, that's funny. I'm like, I think one of them is gonna ask me why I haven't been active. I don't know why I haven't been active. Just I don't know. I don't really think I have an answer for that. I think you know what it is. I think sometimes I'd get into the chat and then I would let the whole chat and everything else affect my game. So I'm just like, nah, I'd rather stay away from the chat. I'd rather just keep my mouth shut. I'm on this Bill Belichick approach. Just shut up, do what you got to do. Stop giving motherfuckers information. Stop pouring fuel in the fire. Just shut up and just win another championship. That's really what it is. There's no other reason behind it besides even last year that shit got ridiculous and motherfuckers was beefing like hard.
Oh yeah.
Like
there's no room for that.
Yeah, it wasn't like there's like a I don't know. There's a way to like debate. There's a difference between debating and like actually like being disrespectful and shit. And, like
I agree.
There was a few things that happened in the chat. I can't really pinpoint them what it is. It's just a bunch of things that happen in the chat as well. Then I'm just like, I don't know.
Once you get away from the football aspect of stuff, because I do like you being a part of the chat, because I think you bring a good element, and there's a lot of guys that bring good elements to it, and it's like when it's strictly football and like we're clowning each other and stuff, because I think that's fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy those things, and I think that's what brings the camaraderie. The stuff I don't like is when things get out of hand, right? It's like, you know what I mean? When we're swearing at each other or calling someone this or that, it's like, all right, there's no space for that.
Yeah, we all grown men with like kids and like families, just like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? If you're letting the game affect you too much, then that's you gotta check yourself at the door and be like, yo, you know what? Maybe I'm taking this thing way too serious,
Right, but it is what it is. It's not the like the reason why I'm not in the chat. Like I'd say 80% the reason why I'm not in the chat is just I just felt like sometimes I was just talking too much. I just wanted my action to speak.
Well, I encourage you. Pop up once in a while.
I'll pop up once in a while, talk to. Yeah, I used to go in there and just rile up the whole entire.
And then leave.
You little bitch! And have everybody fucking fighting and shit.
And then you just duck out.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll pop up. I'll pop out with Shovik.
Yeah. Yo, dude, I think it's fun, especially when the dudes had the memes out. I mean, remember one year. We went wild with the memes, and it was like it probably had to be the best year that we've ever had, in my opinion, as far as this league. I think that's what stepped it up to the next levels when dudes started making their own memes of of people. So that was real, man.
The one legendary one was the one with Monty like going back inside the bush.
Was it mine? There was another one with they blended Monty's face with the Jordan crying emoji. That one was funny. The Janelson, Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
Reggie Miller choke. I got it. The Reggie Miller choke.
Yeah,
It was
dude.
some legendary one.
Yo, legendary. And then we had the one with Kev, when he was passed out, being into putting things, man. Dude.
On in DC. When
Yeah. Legendary. You got the next question, Vic.
Yeah. So my last question is: as a former commish, what's your temperature in the league? What's the temperature in the league?
That's a good question.
Like how you feel about the league, the direction the league is going, and then with like the addition that who's on a trial, Fletcher, to the league.
Yeah, yo. First of all, shout out to Fletcher. I thought when I met him during draft night, I'm like, yo, this guy's cool peoples, man. He's cool peoples, and
Yes,
so
sir.
far he's proven himself like he's being an addition to the league. So I don't know. I always wanted the best for the league. You know what I mean? I always want the best for the league, the best players for the league. Shout out to Ryan. I thought he brought in
Yes, sir.
a different element.
For sure.
Wait, what was your question? How do I feel
How you
about
feel
the direction
the
of
temperature
the
of the league and the direction it's going into? Like how you feel about the league right now and the direction it's going to?
I mean, listen, every year we're adding on things, you know what I'm saying? This podcast is added on a different like element to it, so that's always a plus. I would say that maybe like the chat should be more active, but I mean, I'm a huge part of that. I'm not being involved in that. The direction that it's going in. I mean, I think we should raise this bitch up to $500 so I can quit my other leagues.
Yo, for real,
That would be
man.
real,
You
right?
know, I would love
So you said you could quit your other leagues?
So I can quit the other leagues and just focus on this one. I'm ready for that.
Yo, for real, man. Yo,
No, we're due to go up though. We're due to go up.
I would color with that all day. If you raised up the fee in this league, I think I'll quit my other two leagues.
I'm
in
done.
other
I'm
than this
so
league,
done.
I'm in 3 other leagues. I would keep the Dynasty League, but I would gladly leave my other 2 leagues.
Yeah, and I think 80% of the league would be down for that.
Yeah, well,
This shit is competitive as hell. You know what I mean? And
we're just trying to find another way so everybody can still get money back, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because I've heard, actually bounced some people bounced some ideas off of me of like, yo, I know some people that are in $500 leagues and like, yo, there's a game within the game, like kind of like what we do with Survivor.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And like doing things like that, which we probably like could do like a pick'em or something. I don't know, but like I think that'd be cool too. Like I don't know how you guys would feel about it, but like I definitely it's coming up soon. Let's just say that it's coming up soon for sure. And I'm sure that dudes would be down with it.
yeah. I'd quit my other leagues. I hate having like 3 or 4 leagues, to be honest.
Yeah,
with you.
I
If I can
dropped off
have
a lot.
one and just be like, yeah. Oh, and another thing, I think we need a belt. I think we need an actual WWF belt
Yo,
around
so,
the waist.
Yo,
One of them
I
shits
like-
you buckle in the back. Yo, listen, that's got to be next after we fill up the.
Oh, for sure.
Last
Oh, for
thing,
sure.
Once we fill up
The other
that
joint.
trophy, I think we only have like a few slots left in that trophy. Once you fill it up, we're getting something beautiful, something nice, something that, all the hard work everybody in this league puts into. For a year, you got something nice at your house. Some heavy duty belt,
Yes,
or
sir.
some big ass trophy
Mhm.
that you can display in your house. You're not having it like tucked in the closet.
No,
Tucked
no.
in like in your bedroom.
Nope.
Nah, you're having it like you walk into the house, you're seeing that shit in my man cave in your living room. You're seeing that shit.
Yeah. For sure.
No, but
Do I have another question?
I don't know, bro. I don't have anything. I don't know. We're making strides, bro. We like what 14, 15 years in or something like that.
It's 14, year 15 next year.
Something like that. So as far as like the growth gotta go, it can't just be all on used to as well too. We're in here like collectively. You know what I mean? We're all been here for a long time. So collectively we have to.
Yeah, because that's why it's built the way it is, man. It's like,
Yeah.
though that Vic and I are the commissioners, it's like, it's not it's not me and his league. It's our league.
Right.
That's why we like with the votes and stuff. You know what I mean? There's sometimes we have to make decisions on our own or whatever. But like, I think it's unfair that dudes that's been in here for like 14 years don't have a say, because you guys have to have a say. Like, I feel like that's only right. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's opinion is worth it in this league, especially if you're out there and talking about it. So it's the best thing to do. The only reason why this league is great is because of the people in it, man.
Right.
Just to keep it 100. Let's see what question I got for you. We typically ask this question. It's pretty dead even right now.
Yeah.
Who do you think is like the top 3 teams that you look at and be like, damn, that roster, man, I gotta watch out for them.
Yo, Stevie's team is dangerous, man. Stevie's team, I seen he's trying to like trade Hurts, but if Hurts come back like balling the way he does, oh boy,
Yeah.
he's gonna be a tough team to beat. Top 3 teams, shit. Yo, if also George too. If George comes back with like his 3 top dogs, it's like hurt.
Yo,
Yeah.
my God.
He's got 3 dudes in there that's like hurt. But if I don't know
Yo,
if McCaffrey's
he's-
gonna come back, but
Yo, he's been putting up solid points without
What else his guys?
without his guys, yeah.
Puka. He's been putting up numbers without those his main guys. Like, that's hard to do, man.
Yeah.
Let's see who else. Monty. I like Monty's team, but he keeps like moving pieces around, so I don't know what to expect anymore. So I have no opinion on his team right now until he's done doing what he's got to do.
Mhm.
He's making moves. I agree with some. I don't agree with some, and
It's like you can't see the full picture yet,
I can't see the full picture
because he might just trade one of those guys.
Yeah, he's on like trade mode. His team is like on like a what's it called, a midlife crisis right now. He's
Yeah.
just trying to.
He's on a mid-rice.
Mid rices.
Yo, but that manager of the week, I heard you guys said that. Hands down with Monty, he picked up. Janilson just gave him 30 points. He got what's his dude Moore from Janilson. He got that
Yep.
dude, and he started Flacco. I was
Yeah.
like, that
Yo,
was-
dude, I would never do that. I would never. That's
that's
wild.
The start of the year so far.
For real.
The start of the year. Steve is up there. Steve, obviously, he's 4-1, but I don't think he's a top 3 team.
Yeah, that 4-1. I'm sorry. I even said it last
go-
podcast. I'm like, yo,
I have to go Stevie, George, at third, and myself. What am I talking about? Myself. What am I talking about? Put myself in there, man. What? I'm looking around like, who? Man, point to yourself. Let's go, man. Yo.
oh
Let
man.
me look at this. Let me see if I can talk shit about anybody real quick. All right, so Moose lost last week. I'm glad he lost. I have so much respect for Moose. Anytime Moose takes an L, it's always good because this guy is always up there. You know, I always like when Monty loses, but not this week. He actually won, and it helped because Stevie. took
Stevie,
that
yeah.
L. Stallion, your team, goddamn, John blocked 42. Yo, back to back.
Back-to-back weeks with 140. Crazy.
Yo, Vintage Stallion is back. Yo.
I hope so, man.
And then Vintage KT is still here.
Yo,
Jesus
man.
Christ, Karina, I don't. Let me see. I was gonna. Well, fair enough. He had a whole bunch of buys and stuff like that, but
Yeah,
He put his best total up though.
I was
That-
telling Matt. I was telling Matt. I think I said it's off air. Yeah, I said it's off air. I was telling Matt, like, in order for KT's team to be competitive and potentially make the playoffs,
yeah.
Flacco has to start. because he has two guys that's dependent on Flacco. He has
Yep.
Pittman and Downs, and when Richardson starting, Richardson don't throw the ball. Like that's when he was struggling. That's when he was not even scoring points when Richardson was starting. Pittman wasn't getting balls. Downs wasn't getting balls. But now Flacco started. Now he's getting points. He's getting production.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, how you feel about your team?
At the beginning, I loved it. I still like it. I think I still need to make a move, but all in all, I like where it's at. It's just injuries, man. I've only had Love for like 3 weeks, I think, or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I have Nico just got hurt. He's gonna be out for a couple weeks. Debo was out for like for a week or two. Chase Brown looks like he's doing all right, but like Bijan underperforming. I'm not very happy about that, but I think it's gonna balance out. I think he'll be better the second half of the season. Kincaid has been like whatever. I think the roster moves that I've just did to pick up players, I think I'm good, but like I need to start putting up some more points though. Like this week, I was very disappointed.
It looks like it says here that Collins, he's out. What happened to him? He got hurt or something?
Yeah, he caught a freaking 67-yard touchdown, pulled his hamstring.
Yeah, like, legit. He caught it, ran the end zone, and he put his hand up.
Yep. He like in one quarter he had like 16 points. I'm glad he gave me points before he left, but I mean, it'd been really nice if he just took the whole game. And he's been killing it too. He's been murdering it. I didn't even expect this from him. Like I'm like, all right, I got a wide receiver one from the 4th round. That's cool. But like, it'd be nice if he just stay healthy the whole time. But I don't know. My team's a work in progress. I still like the team, but there's a couple moves that I have to do.
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, we just trying to get in there, bro. Just get in that top 6, and then hopefully you catch a good momentum.
Yeah, I've been in the basement for the past couple of years, so like I'm itching to get into the playoffs, man. I'm just itching. I'm like I'm ready. I want to get in there early. I don't want to struggle till week 14 or whatever. Like a lot of my guys have late bye weeks, so I'm just trying to knock out these wins, get 8 wins, and then just get in there, man. Like that's all I want, man. I just want to make the playoffs, and then we'll see what happens when we get in there.
I'm looking at the standings right now. Watch next week. The whole league's gonna be 3-3. We're gonna have like six players.
Yo, dude, it's all we gotta do is get KT to get some wins, and we all might be in the same level.
Why does he have a shit emoji next to his name?
Because he had the lowest points.
Oh.
For real, a shit emoji?
Yeah.
There's a shit.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the standings. It's like a little shit emoji. There.
That means he scored the least
shit.
points.
I just seen it.
Ay, Kareem. Yo, do you guys ever go back and just look at the draft and think about like what it could have been or who could have got?
I haven't looked back yet.
Dog, that shit makes me sick sometimes. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck was I thinking? Yeah.
I have a few times actually. I look back at the draft.
I haven't in a little bit, but I'll probably check it out like midway through the season. But yeah, dude, that's all I got for you, Lou. Any message you want to send out to the league or nah?
A message? No, not yet. I don't have any messages. I gotta really worry about my team. I don't think I'm strong enough to send any messages yet.
Yeah, like I'm with you there. I'm with you there. Go Patriots.
Go. Yeah, that's the message. Yo, Drake May started.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm picking up booty tonight.
Booty.
No, you're not.
I'm picking up booty tonight.
Booty.
Yeah, I'm curious who's gonna Are you gonna draft? Are you gonna draft May? I mean, you gonna pick him up off the free agent wire?
Yo, he's in my dynasty team.
That's a good pickup. No, I'm as a Pats fan, I'm excited, man. Yo, I just think we have receivers, bro. I think our receivers is actually pretty decent. It's just we need someone to give him the ball. And some,
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait.
You be willing to take a risk. Let it fly.
Yeah.
And he got a nice ball. It's gonna be
And
it's a pretty ball.
Pause.
Pretty ball. He doesn't fit the wrist. Pretty ball.
Nah. He definitely does. I think I don't know. I think these dudes will play for him. It's not like they want to go hard for Jacoby Brissett. Like, yeah, they'll
Dude's
go
picking
hard.
him. He's like picking himself off the floor every time. The lineman got sick of picking him up. He's like, "Yo, dude, can you get up on your own this
Every
time?"
hit, he's like, yeah, every
Like
time
an
he gets
old
sacked,
man
you see him
out
on the
there.
floor like this. You see him like he's scrunching his face, like, yo, bro, you all right?
Yes. That one hurt. Oh my gosh. Dude. Hi, Lou, man. Appreciate you coming out. Good luck to you this week.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I don't even know who I play actually. Who did I play?
Oh, we haven't gone over the matchups yet, but you go against.
Jonathan.
Yeah, Ja. You got your work
Yo.
cut out for you, sir.
Yo, real quick. I went to I usually go down the weeks and see like who has bye weeks. So who do I play against that has I get lucky and get some bye weeks. Bro, nobody. I play full strength every single week.
Oh shit.
At least you know if you make playoffs, that's something you can hang it.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody, bro. Everybody I play. I mean, they might have, a couple, but not legit starters and stuff. Nah, bro. I'm like, shit, all right, cool. But yeah, you're right. If I make it, that means I really belong there. So
Yeah.
who's your prediction on winning it all?
Too early for that.
Yeah.
there?
Too early for her.
I don't have it, man. I don't have
Too
it.
too early for that.
I have one.
You. Yeah. You're gonna say you.
KT, the rise of KT. He's gonna come back. I just bitch up 4-4.
Flacco's gonna come back for him.
He's gonna you never know.
Yo, he's been really quiet.
I'll say this, man. I really like Stevie's team.
I do too. Henry has been a savage.
My only worry about Stevie's team, which I think he needs for a championship run, is he needs Tua. He needs Tua to play in order for Tyreek Hill to be at his fullest. So yeah.
I was reading something. He should be coming back the next possibly after the bye week.
Big Tua.
They said something about 4 games, right? He has to sit down at least 4 games.
Yeah.
And I think after the bye week would be the 4th game, right? I think something like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm hurting too with Waddle on that because on my other league I just
Oh
bench
yeah, you
Waddle.
got Waddle, so yeah, you're affected by the Tua injury.
Yep.
I can't
offenses.
afford to bench him in this league, but I have him in another league and he's on my bench.
Mm.
No, but hey, all right, fellas. Yo, I appreciate y'all having me in here, and I don't know if y'all need me again to come on here later on in the season. Let me know, bro.
Got you.
Yes, sir.
You have a good day. Well, you have a good night there, sir.
Yeah, 10:30. I don't work today. I finally get to sleep, so
Hey.
rest.
Hey.
Man, go Magic.
Who you playing tomorrow, Victor? What are you doing tomorrow at 8:00?
8 o'clock. I should be coming home from practice.
We play the Spurs.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
sir.
think Wemby's playing tomorrow. Actually,
I have a
Wemby.
question for you.
There's no Chris Paul, but Wemby's definitely playing.
I have a question for you. Do you believe in magic?
Always believe in Magic. Always.
Good. I'm going. Kalu out.
All right, baby.
Always good to have a guest like Kalu. So, Vic, we're gonna do something different. I'll do rapid fire. You're gonna pick. You're gonna tell me who you got in the matchup of the week. You got it?
All right, let's get it, baby.
All right. First matchup: Monty versus Matt. Who you got?
Monty versus Matt.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait up, man. I just gotta quickly look at the. Holy smokes.
Yeah, newly revamped roster.
Oh, this is tough. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna go Monty.
Good call. Marcus versus yourself. If Marcus wins, he'd have to have Mixon. But I think you have the strongest roster out of the two matchups. You don't have key bye weeks. I got you on that matchup, Vic. Steve versus George.
Steve versus George. Let me see what we got here. Oh man. I'm gonna go with Steve with the win.
Okay, Ja versus Lou.
Ja versus Lou. Ooh. Woo. That's a spicy matchup.
It is. And Lou's fully loaded. These guys are back.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Kalu with the win.
Stevie versus Kev.
Stevie versus Kev. Oh man, it's Stevie all day.
And then we have KT versus Moose.
Moose.
What?
Moose.
Oh, there we go. That was rapid fire. And I feel like I didn't say this. I thought I did. But I got eliminated from Survivor. I didn't want to miss that. I think I said it, but
Nah, you didn't, bro.
I didn't. So I got eliminated from Survivor. So that's KT eliminated, Kalu eliminated, Monty eliminated, Moose eliminated, and that's me, number 5. So there's 7 more people left, right? Yeah, 7 more people left. So that hurts. The $1 billion man feels so hurt.
What's the matchup of the week, man? What you got?
Matchup of the week, I'm going to go with me and Monty.
I like that.
Me and Monty.
If it wasn't you and Monty,
Who would it be?
I agree with you. It's you and Monty. But if I had to pick somebody else,
John Lou.
yeah, John Lou.
That matchup could swing a lot of things. It really could. All right. That's all we got for you. We emptied the gas tank. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Everybody else, have a great week. And one last thing, Vic. They backing up the Brinks truck this week or what?
Oh yeah, I think guys are ready.
I think guys are going broke tonight.
I think guys are putting some big bucks tonight.
I think dudes are gonna be broke tonight.
Yo, Matt, you know what I like to see? You know, when you wake up Wednesday morning, you're looking at the transactions and you click the dollar amount, then you get the list of what people spent that didn't win, that didn't
Yo, it's
win the
like
auction.
I love
And,
it.
and there's still big bucks being spent. They just didn't win the auction.
Yo,
So it's just like, yeah.
It gives me the thrills, honestly.
Or
I love it.
On the opposite end, it's nice to see the big spender winning the auction, but then when you click on it, you see nobody else.
They're pulling the rug right under you.
Oh man, nobody else found that player.
Yup.
I was guilty of that last week. I put big bucks on Trey Sermon.
Yeah, but
I had to. 'Cause I needed. That was my back's cuff. But then the next bidder spent like $5, $6.
yeah, dude, it doesn't feel good. I tell you that when you do that. Like I get happy when I nail the market right and I just get it over by like $1 or something. That feels
Yeah.
good. That's like yeah. It gives me excitement. But yeah, man, we'll see who backs up the Brinks truck. 'Cause I think there's a couple guys that are gonna be spending big. I don't know for myself. I don't. We already talked about it. It's tough. But you guys have a good night and good luck going on to week 6. Pow pow. Deuces.
Fellas, God bless. Take care.